What up on my Christmas skillets? uh, my little brother come in this past weekend, or whatever. Me and him, we brought Mom and Aunt George home, and me and him took back out Saturday evening. Went to my Ollie's, or our Ollie's, or whatever. But, you know, it's that time of year, they got all the toys and all that kind of stuff out. But that store did not have a model kit one. Not a one. I looked all up high and low and everything. Didn't have a one. I figured they'd have some more. I ain't looked there in a long time because they haven't had any in, oh God, probably a year and a half anyway, or longer. I'd been, I don't know, kind of putting all on doing a video. I just take it into it. But this Holy Grail thing, I know it should be just one kit only, but you know, when you're poor son of a bitch and most of the kits that you want are so outrageously out of your reach, and if you do get lucky and get something at your price range and at the right time of the month, then to me that's a grail to me. Anything like that, especially any Johann kit or any of the older, not necessarily Johann, older AMT or IMC or older MPC, whatever. You know, these most of the places I look, including at eBay, but other places too, whether guys that got them on, probably same guys on eBay, they got them on Etsy and Wish. You know, they got a lot of them kits so damn outrageously priced that greedy. They want all the damn money they can get out of it. I keep it. I like to have it, but I don't want it that bad. I ain't got that kind of money no way. You know, most of them are, I see them from over 150 up to, God, up to 2,000, depending on what it is. That's just greedy. Yeah, I know what. That Holy Grail should be limited to one kit, but that's not for me. Not for me. Any kind of older kid, I'd be shitting in high cotton. Over the moon. You don't hear any just go blank. This damn boom here. Wait a minute. I had that thing on. I bet I broke it. Right here and the other side too. I bet I broke it about 5 times, 4 or 5. Get it on there and then There's a pain in the ass to get in there anyway. You see, you got two little pin goes in each side there, and I lost one of them. So I had to make one for this side. You see that white nub sticking out there? But it's a whole lot of little tiny pieces that goes on there, and I'm not putting that on there. All that little old tiny stuff, I ain't doing it. You see why I went around, because it didn't want to click down all the way back here. I tried, I was afraid of breaking something. The front went on barely. I had to squeeze it on there. I used my mama car glue and some super glue. I sit and held it until it, whatever would take and hold. There's the blade. Oh, it does work. I had to do that both sides. But I'm gonna probably go around all that white tulip with a little black paint or something. Kind of give me the shadows anyway. These I got to. I just sand them as much as I could because I done put so damn much super glue on them. Oh, this is a winch cable sticks out here. I'll put a piece of that big thread comes with it. Some of that big old thick tow cable. It's supposed to go, I don't know, goes in through the front here, and it's supposed to come up out of the bottom of one side of that boom, and it comes up to the top of here through them pulley. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. I ain't worried about all that. Got one big tow bar on it back here, and I got another one that goes on this side. And those doggone tracks. I don't know if I get them on there or not. I hope I do this time. I mean, I had to really. I tried some at Loctite all-purpose glue, and I was hoping it might work. Usually it'll work on, it'll work on a bicycle winter too, and that ain't much different than that, I figured, but man, we're on that. I had to get my little screwdriver, a little old candle. I heat that so much up good, and I had to really, you see it, and I had to really melt that down around there. About 3 tracks, even on the back side. I ain't tried to stretch it yet, I don't know. I hope it'll go up over that. And like with hell, no matter who it is, whatever company it is, academy or whoever, some of the things on the instructions are ass backwards. Shows you doing one thing, but then you're supposed to do something else. That's an AFB club. I thought that was pretty good stuff. Well, the malt, as far as the malt kit itself, it's I couldn't pick out everything. What's wrong on this thing? What's wrong is this ass backwards. And you look on the box top, and it's showing the way it's supposed to be on that box, but on here it's totally different. It shows you right here that tow cable, or tow cable. That's a big old winch. Well, it's not really the winch there. That's the guide, the roller for the winch. realized the winch is down inside there. I believe that's what it was, down in here. Down in that nose, down inside the hole there. But this shows you, which I got that little old thing right there on there, which shows it's tied off there. But then it comes back up. Looks like it's going up through one of them. Look like up through the middle of that middle hole there. But that's offshore. They don't. You just put it out there in thin air and don't do nothing else with it. That's what they showing there, and don't show no more about it on here anywhere. You just gotta guess. That's where I left off. I started on 7 next. Look at all that little tiny stuff. I'm gonna try to get most of it on here, but when it's too tiny, I ain't done it. Ain't done it. And I lost 2 more pieces. One, let's see. Yeah, that tail light assembly for this side right here. It went flying somewhere, and then one of these up here. Oh, shit! One of those right there. One's got a little old tail light in the bottom of it, and blackout drive. Same way one of all these do. These up here is for your blackout drive and your regular tail light. They just little bitty, even on the real thing, just little bitty tiny lights, and they're not real bright. You always use red because it's hard to see red during the dark at night. Then the blackout drive is I don't know who come up with that. You can't see with that shit, especially the headlight blackout drive. You'll run over something, especially that big old vehicle like that. You run over something you wouldn't even know you run over. I don't know who come up with that. But the blackout drive on most of any of them Army vehicles with the red, you can't see it from a great distance. But somebody got there smoking a cigarette, they'll pick you off because they can see that more than they can that night drive red lights. And more time, if you smoke a cigarette, you better be down at a foxhole and you got your hands cuffed. Where you take a drag it, that fire on that cigarette won't glow. I ain't going through all that. I mean, it's just, I just do the best I can, that's it. I'm gonna paint it all one color anyway. I'm debating on whether to do it all OD green or... Man, I'm really debating more on towards the OD green because we never had no desert paint scheme or whatever the hell you call that. That had been for over the Gulf War and that. But yeah, I cover all that white tulip up first. Maybe put a little black here and there and just have a shadow effect or whatever. And then I go as close to OD green as I got. I mean, I think I've got a little of that acrylic. It's olive. It ain't olive drab, it's olive. ball I got from Michael's, I think I got enough in that to do this with. This goes on the back, come with it. I did get the little old hooks that hold that. Got them on the back. Oh boy, yeah, you can't see them. Right, one right here. And there's another one up here. And a bigger one over here. That holds the ring. I did get a little PE, and I had to look on there. I don't know exactly where them screens go. And you got some extra track pads that goes around the mounts on the hull. And I got an extra drive sprocket and a couple of extra roll wheels that mount on each side. And this is something that come from one of them other kits I had. A little piece of copper wire. I'll put it in with this. Maybe I'll use it somewhere. Yeah, I still got most of this little tiny part, except for some of the things that I can handle. I can barely handle that. Got two screws just like that, and there's the other one. And one, this is A, it's still got a few hatches and captain, I guess, commander's gondola. That's where I think the 50 cal mounts to that. Side hatch doors. There's the 50 cal. That little old APC at M113, that sucker's got all kind of guns. Some of them I'm gonna keep for that Bigfoot truck. And I'm planning on trying to get to it and make a I can't even say it, a wasteland road warrior type deal. I'm not even gonna say it, I'll butcher it. Alright, adios y'all.